Greetings, players. We have a huge announcement for you. Something you all have been waiting for. Introducing the Prestige League. Dead Poker Society players, the time has come to reveal the biggest and most exclusive addition to the Dead Poker Society to date. Welcome to the Prestige League, where legends are made and champions rise to the top. What's in store? A $10,000 WSOP main event seat in Vegas. That's right, the overall points leader after 36 intense tournaments will win a $10,000 seat in the World Series of Poker main event in Las Vegas. This is your chance to compete on poker's biggest stage and solidify your name in the history books. Payout structure for each tournament. First place, $200. Second place, $120. Third place, $90. Fourth place, $60. Fifth place, $30. Sixth place, a $10 Gherkin Pass. With each tournament, you'll battle it out for top-tier cash prizes while climbing the ranks toward that prestigious $10,000 World Series of Poker seat. This is where the stakes are raised, the rewards are massive, and only the best survive. Here are a few commonly asked questions. Question: what is the Prestige League? Answer: the Prestige League is an exclusive, high-stakes tier of the Dead Poker Society, designed for our most dedicated and skilled poker players. It's where the best of the best compete in 36 intense tournaments over 3 months, with a chance to win massive cash prizes and a coveted $10,000 WSP main event seat. Question: what does it cost to join the Prestige League? Answer: passes for the Prestige League are available for $300 each. Once you have a pass, you can compete in all 36 tournaments, spanning 3 months, and vie for the cash prizes and the WSOP seat. Shoot, that's just a minimal $8.33 per tournament entry fee. Question: what's the biggest prize in the Prestige League? Answer: the biggest prize is a $10,000 seat in the World Series of Poker main event in Las Vegas. The overall points leader after the 36 tournaments will win this prestigious prize and get a chance to compete on poker's biggest stage. Question: how do I earn points in the Prestige League? Answer: points are awarded based on your top 10 finishing position in each tournament. The higher you place, the more points you earn. At the end of the 36 tournaments, the player with the most points will be crowned the overall points leader and win the $10,000 WSOP seat. Question: what happens if I miss a tournament? Answer: missing a tournament means you miss the opportunity to earn points and cash prizes for that event. However, with 36 tournaments in total, there are plenty of chances to accumulate points throughout the league. Question: how will the overall points leader be determined? Answer: the overall points leader will be the player who has accumulated the most points across all 36 tournaments. This player will win the $10,000 WSOP main event seat in Las Vegas. Question: what if there's a tie in the points? Answer: in the unlikely event of a tie, the winner will be the player with the most top 3 finishes. Question: when does the Prestige League start? Answer: the Prestige League kicks off December 2024, or after all passes are sold, if later than December. Keep an eye on announcements for the official start date and tournament schedule. Question: what if I win and can't go to Vegas? Answer: in the event that the winner cannot go to Vegas and play in the WSOP tournament, he or she may collect a cash prize of $5,000 instead. Question: what time will the tournaments be held? Answer: while tournament times can be subject to change, DPS plans on hosting the Prestige League tournaments on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays every week. Thanks so much, everyone. We are so excited for the future of DPS. Make sure you're all set for what's coming. We've got big things planned, and we can't wait to see you in the games. Grab your passes before it's too late, and get ready to dominate the competition.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry. This had a quick question, Aaron. I played in this Devilfish because Stretch was running tape in my DM talking about tough players over there, so I had to step over there and show him what I'm all about. So, but I know we activate certain stuff if we make the final table, right or no?
No, there was one collab game we did with them, which there'll be more. Devilfish collab worked out pretty good, and I think it was good for both communities. But during that collab game, if you were a DPS holder and you made final table, you were getting $25 extra, and if you were a Devilfish who just minted DPS and made final table, you were getting $30 extra. But that was that collab game we ran. It was for wearing the
Yeah,
PFP.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Yeah, I'm always wearing DPS PFP, so that's why I asked. No problem, man.
Yeah. No, and we'll do more of that, Yokes, because that's kind of the newest trend. For a while, I just left it to the players, because everybody kind of supports whatever club they want. But it's the newest thing where all the clubs are sort of giving some incentive for PFPs. So, we'll do different things like we always do. One time it might be a wheel prize for something for somebody that had a PFP and made final table. One time it might be 25, like what Jake offered that time, but we'll keep doing that because obviously it's good for everybody if we're spreading the word.
Yeah, I'm gonna win this one though, so I'm not worrying. I was just asking.
You're still in it?
Hambear. Watch out for Hambear. He's up there too.
You guys are both in it, Hamber, too?
Yep, I'm still in.
Nice. I can't do those, man. The marathon, I can't. I'm not built for. I can't sit through 200 sitters and then you know what I mean. I just don't have the patience. I pickled myself out of it, man. I was doing really good. I was in the top 10, and then
well, I played in the World Series of Poker where I sat down for 9 hours a day for 3 days. So this is nothing,
last year, brother.
So this is nothing.
Yeah, you're built for it, man. That's what I mean. You're used to it. For me, I get a little irritated and I start pushing people and I go, oops,
Well, we have over 600 players playing right now, and for me, it's kind of like hectic. I can't even join the game right now. Like, no.
Are you playing 2 still right
No.
now, Mickey? No, okay.
No. I'm not. I am just actually like watching about the server.
Right.
I'm looking for people, that might actually like be confused about the tournaments and just to reply them, and also waiting for the winners to open the tickets so I can reply to them.
I got 46 place, Aaron, out of like 607 people.
Nice.
Yeah.
Something. Like I said, I got beat by quad 7, so at least I went out with respect.
There you go.
Because
if you beat me at quad 7th, I'll take that.
Yeah. I mean, I had 2 pair king queen, but he hit the 7. He had me beat anyway with the trips, but he hit the 7 on the river for an exclamation point.
We only have 27 people signed up for Saturday Showdown.
I know, and if I win, I'm on the top of the leaderboard still, baby. You better watch out.
Oh God, I'm coming for it.
Come for me, man. I need to keep up there. I'm going to Vegas one way or another.
My first game since I've been back.
All right, so can you guys hear me?
Yeah. There you are. What's
up,
man?
We can.
All right, so basically, what I understand here is that, you mint an NFT. The NFT is going to have certain games they qualify for, depending on what the mint is. But, obviously that I didn't see or understand that. It was because it's just, where do you even see that?
Well, anyways, so when you go to the Fall Bash channel, right, the one I directed you to, and it has all those threads, any one of those threads is the game. So in this case, you were looking at the top, right, where it's the breakdown. So the breakdown's above the threads, and where it starts off where it says Fall Bash 2024. Actually, it's just the very first post in the channel. It's probably the easiest way for me to say it. But if you just go look into the Fall Bash Games channel and look at the very first post, it literally is in bold and huge letters across the top where it says September, October, November. And it tells you to mint an instant winner, and it lists all the instant winners. And then it tells you about Monday Mystery. That's the trait game Rather was talking about. It explains that, and it has the mint leak and shows you can mint with debits, ETH, Sol, Poly. And all the time people are still asking those questions too. But essentially, you want to go, it says all access too, which is what covers the 3 months we talked about. But you want to go into the bash trying to either get an all access if you want to play all 3 months, right? Or just trying to grab the month that you're in. So in your case, you had September, which allowed you to play what we just finished, but you need an October and a November to continue, right? Now, a lot of people will tell you, and this is true, that they're on secondary. And I looked last time, I think there was $18, $20 roughly. The mint's 25, maybe 24 with fees, And so you have a choice. You can mint and go straight to the open sea and grab exactly what you need. 90% of those are only going to have a month, right? They're not going to have any bonus traits. Or you can try to grab a mint. And if you grab a mint, like I said, you got the option of getting a Joker still. You got the option of getting either Last Chance, Monday Mysteries, All Inner Fold, Consolation tournaments. You have Pickle Passes, Gherkin instant winners. There's $50 Poly instant winners. There's all kinds of stuff in there if you want to take a chance to win that. But people are saying, I don't want to mint because I don't want to mint a September. September's over. If you mint a September, we automatically upgrade it to the current month. So if you do that in October, it'll be turned into an October. If you do that in November, it'll be turned into a November. You don't have to worry about minting an expired month, but sometimes people prefer to mint than to go buy an OpenSea because you have a chance of all the extras where you don't on OpenSea.
All right. So then the one that I minted that's for September, then now that loses all utility.
Yeah.
Right. Essentially, that all utility, unless it had anything extra in your traits, right? You would lose everything after the month expires. So in your case, you had a 2 and you had a September, but it didn't have anything else that you would have seen, or you would have got the roll like Monday Mysteries, you know, or you'd have got the roll like All Inner Fold, because those are what we call trait-based games. And the reason they're called trait-based games is the only way to get entry into them is they're added onto your traits of the month you minted. So in your case, with your one particular NFT, yes, after September, that's basically a null and void pass now.
And,
Sure. But
There's no October on the floor.
And Hendy,
yeah.
If you left click on your picture in here, it will show you your roles. If you left click on my picture, you can see all the roles that are on my name. And whenever you left click on your picture, it'll tell you whether or not you have those roles assigned. And it'll show you the months that you have. And once you Collabland join, after you do your mints or you buy, that's how you know whether or not you have that month's traits.
Yeah, I mean, but see, there's just all these different layers. That's where people get confused. See, because like, you know, instead of just buying one NFT and you're in the club and you can do this game or that game or whatever. And I can understand you guys have to drive revenue. You have to pay for these games one way or another. So like, you know, even if it was such a thing to where you had, you know, a membership NFT and then you could buy into whatever games that you wanted, okay, that would make a bit more sense to me. But
hold on, Hendy, you can do that. That's what I'm saying. When people tell you there's too much going on, that's what they're talking about. We don't want to overwhelm you, but you can do exactly what you said. You can also upgrade your traits. So say, for instance, your September that you have right now, it was in October. But say you wanted to play an All Inner Fold, or say you wanted to play in a Monday Mysteries, you have two options. You can go get a Gherkin pass that's $10, like Rather did one time, and you can upgrade to play. It's called a trait upgrade. You can upgrade to play in any one of those games, and then it's for a single use. Or you can buy a Pickle Pass, which is $25, and you can say, hey, Aaron, give me the Monday Mysteries trait for the entire month. Add it to my NFT. So you can do exactly what you're saying, also in the sense of our Pickle Passes and our Gherkins, the $10 and the $25 single-use passes, can be used for anything in DPS. So they're an added layer. So like Rather mentioned earlier, we do pop-ups sometimes. It might be us just all sitting here like we are right now talking. And everybody's like, well, fuck it, let's play a game. And we're like, all right, Gherkin winner takes all, or Gherkin top 3, or Pickle winner takes all. And then everybody will go buy a Pickle Pass or a Gherkin. They send it to the project wallet. We all jump in the game, and the winner takes all. So there are plenty of other layers like you're talking about that we do, right? But we don't want to throw everything at somebody and confuse them, because essentially it only, and I promise you this is true, it only seems like a lot for people that are coming in now and grasping it while we have multiple, like you just used, right? Multiple layers. You just isolate, for instance, the fall bash and ignore everything else. It's as simple as just going, okay, there's 3 months in fall, right? I want to play for 3 months. I need one of each month. That's as simple as it is. Now, on top of that, there's fun other stuff we can do. But if you're talking about somebody like yourself that wants to come in, that's the simplicity of the bashes. But here's what we did. We took it a step further, and we know that the people got tired of hearing me explain. And we know that the people still didn't care about the extra games. And we know that the people, the poker players, wanted bigger prize pools. So that's exactly what we set up the
Amen to that.
You know what I'm saying? So when you come in like yourself right now, Hendy, and you say to yourself, hey, this is all confusing me. I'd rather play more poker for more money. Just go grab a prestige pass. And again, I know they're $300, and that's not easy for everybody to just grab one. But that's why we offer the other layers. Like Yoke's in here with us now. He bought a $5 dead square, or a couple of them. and he ended up winning a prestige pass, a $300 pass off of a $5, NFL square. That's what it is. The dead squares are NFL squares.
Yeah, and you have different pathways to get to that prestige
Right.
pack or whatever. Okay, sure,
Eh,
but still, like for anybody just coming across this project, looking at it, it's just like, oh, cool, I want to play some poker. Like that entire I know it's simple to you guys. You guys have been in the game. You figure it out or whatever. But for most people jumping in, even if they're going to read some of these channels, it's still not exactly clear, like straightforward. So I mean,
Okay,
like,
well, would you be able to explain how it might be? Hold on, Stretch. Say the same setup was there that you're kind of getting a grasp of now, right? So in knowing what you know about it now, what would be a better way for me to explain that your $25 mint is a random mint that might cover one of 3 months? What's a better way to say that?
Can I interject for 1 second?
Sure.
I'm not Stretch. It was literally rather. But hold on.
sorry.
This is my point. This was my take on it. Okay, because we've gone around this barn so many times. I think we need to be a little less snarky as community members in the Discord. And I think we just need to answer questions that people ask. There's so many of us that have been here long enough that if someone asks a question in the Discord, instead of posting or just answer their question. Just be nice.
Yeah, there is a lot of goofing off that goes on and makes things confusing. I agree with you there. There is a lot of goofing.
Honestly, from a community standpoint, the whole community needs to step up and just answer the questions the news people have.
And
I think that's a big part of it. I think that like the community itself has to like be willing to like take the time to like answer questions, explain how something works.
I 100% agree with that. I do. And I've done my part as far as I can to simplify it for you guys, right? With the commands, the events, the channels. Go ahead, Yokes. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, let me respond to that kind of, because I came back recently, and from what I'm seeing, because someone mentioned being snarty or whatever, from what I'm seeing, everyone was helpful to me. Everyone was like, hey, this is what you're missing. You can't play unless you have this. So I'm not sure if people are doing that, and I didn't see it, but they're really helpful to me.
And one of the
there are times when a group of us are active and a lot of people goof off with gifts and stuff like that, or be like, check the channel, or like I was just doing in Gen Chat where I was like, doesn't anybody read? If I'm doing it, it's one thing, right? If I'm talking one-on-one and I'm going back and forth with somebody just screwing around. But what Rather's referring to is every once in a while that'll happen and 3 or 4 or 5 people are doing the same thing. And then it becomes kind of like a little bit much for somebody that doesn't know all of our personalities. They just kind of feel like they're being treated like, stupid for asking a question, I think sometimes. I think what Rather's
one of the other things that I would like to add, Aaron, is that do not think that the bash, just the regular bash that we have every 3 months, is not going to send anybody to Vegas, because that's what the bash leaderboard is all about. We are going to send someone to Vegas. It's not going to be to the main event, but we are sending someone to Vegas during the World Series of Poker next year just from the regular bash leaderboard. So there's actually 2 different leaderboards in the Dead Poker Society. There's going to be the Prestige League, which is the $300 league, but then there's going to be the bash leaderboard as well, and that's a league, a full year-long league that we are also running at the same time. So your mints are going towards something important, because you're garnering points in the Friday and the Saturday games that are going to get you to Vegas.
That would be the NFT championship.
Well, we don't know if it's going to be played or not, but we are guaranteeing.
Yeah, that one might be up in the air.
Yeah, at least a entry into the Colossus, which is during the World Series of Poker. It is a viable World Series of Poker event, and it's a $400 buy-in.
Yeah, we'll be in Vegas with you, because I'm going. Because if we're not hitting the NFT championship again this year, that was fun for me last year. So I'm going for something, damn it.
Yeah.
So
another thing,
if we get a prestige pass at $300, so that's 3 months of games. Is that what we're saying?
Yes. Yeah, you mint one pass, you play for 3 months, you don't have to do anything else.
Yeah,
36 games. That's what I like. I love the Prestige Pass, because even if you don't come first in the point game and you don't go to World Series of Poker, 36 games, if you can make it to the final table, you already made your money back for the Prestige Pass and more. So that's how I look at it. $300 is nothing for 36 games when first place is $200,
Yep. $8.33 to be exact per game for 36 games. So that's why I tell people that dollar amount, because some people are not going to be able to play all 3 games every week, and they know that. And so I don't want them to look at it like, well, it's not worth it to me because I'm going to miss 5 or 6 games of the whole 36. You can still actually win, and like Yokes can testify because he did it, or I think it was him, but somebody recently beat somebody else that had played a full season of something. They only played 5 or 6 games of it. So it's definitely doable. So, you know, don't sell yourself short if you can't make Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday of every week, because like Yokes is saying, you win a first or you win a second and a third or a first and a fifth or anything, and you got your money back for one. And then as far as the leaderboard goes, if you're getting in the top 10, you're getting points. Final table, the final 6 will get, you know, prize money, but all top 10 get points. So you could theoretically even miss the final table a couple times and still get points and still help your, you know, standing at the end. So essentially, there's multiple ways to get your money back from the Prestige League, really.
Yeah, it was me, Aaron. I played in a tournament in another community where it was points driven. It was like, I think 16 games. But because I was working, I was only able to play in 6 of the games. And someone else played in all 16 of the games, and I still won the pass because I was at the top more than him. I was first and second place more than him. So you don't even have to play in all the tournaments to win the seat to World Series in Poker.
And also, when it comes to the satellites, I'd like to point out that, like, I have a Devilfish. I won it in a $10 satellite. I at GVG, and I have the GVG. I have 2 of them. And I won both of those in satellites.
Right. I mean, satellites are good, and I understand people don't want to take the risk always of the dead squares. Now, mind you, the dead squares do have still prizes for first, second, and third quarter. The fourth quarter is the Prestige Pass, but you can still win something else if you don't win that. But it is all luck, obviously, right? We can't control an NFL game. So I understand that hesitation, but I would think for the poker players, having to play against 18 people max, meaning you're one of those 18, for $25, mind you, for a pickle pass, and as a non-holder, meaning we don't even, you know, lock you into having to go mint a bash, become a holder first. We're saying you can come play these satellites as a non-holder. And so for $25, non-holder, 18 people max, you got a chance to win the Prestige Pass. Worst case scenario, and this is the beautiful part, you got the gherkin and the pickle for second and third. You can come in literally, right, and you can turn around and buy yourself the $25, a membership if you wanted, or the next satellite if you wanted, because you could win that. And same with the gherkins. If you want, just take the gherkin and buy yourself a couple dead squares. You still got a chance at a Prestige. So it's not a, you know, dead thing. If you win second or third, it still gives you an opportunity. Sorry, Yokes, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to reiterate. I wanted to put some emphasis on what you just said, because I don't know if you realize it, but that's what happened with me. So what happened was I played in one gherkin tournament. So I literally spent $10, but it was 9 of us, and I won the tournament. So I ended up winning 8 more gherkins. Then the football squares came up. I've never played in the football squares. So what did I do? I took the 8 gherkins that I won and converted all of them into football squares, got like 14 squares, and won the freaking Prestige Pass for $300.
Leave it off the point, though. Yokes tells me, he says, I got a feeling I'm going to win this thing. Give me some passes. So give me some squares. And now I'm like, all right. And sure enough, the fucker goes and wins it, just like he called it, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah, so literally it started just from one freaking gherkin. That was it. One gherkin I bought.
That's what I always try to tell everybody. You know, it does seem confusing, and just like Hendy's saying, when you come in and you don't know, I mean, I get it, but really, I think what it comes down to, Hendy, for a lot of new people, that what they're going to have to do is a mixture of what Rather's saying, right? Be able to isolate somebody so they can, you know, learn what they're asking, get the answers to their questions, right? And not 20 people saying 20 different things to really confuse it, but then also, you know, take the time to like go through it a minute, right? So like you did with your September, and now you're talking with us. I think you've got a grasp, you know, on what you want to do. If you decide you want to play October, November, I think you kind of understand it more now than you did holding just your September. Am I right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's still, you know, generally a convoluted process with all sorts of different, you know, ways or buy-ins. I don't know. I just feel like having one, you know, NFT that doesn't lose utility, and you get in the club, and then even if down the way, yeah, you want in this game, you have to buy in again, or have like, you know, a pickle pass or whatever you want to call it. You know, cool. Okay, I can understand that, but getting an NFT, being in the club, and then having it expire, and then it's just like, oh, and throughout that whole time, I know I missed a couple of games because, Like, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was just thinking, it's like,
There's
okay,
only
let me
games
look
on
at games.
Fridays and Saturdays, so I don't think you missed any, brother. They're only on Fridays and Saturdays with the monthly.
Sure,
The
sure,
other
but
ones,
I bought my pass, maybe a few weeks ago, and I was really only able to play in one game. And I was like I said, I was thinking that it's like that pass was for, the fall. It's a fall bash pass, so I thought it would be okay. So yeah, sure. I can't play every week, so sure. I could play a couple games a month, cool. Get it in. But having that NFT lose utility and then have to, I don't know. That's just rough because having one access, getting in, and then having to buy into certain games that you want to play, cool. That makes more sense to me
hold
than
on right there,
having.
because I wanted to say something about that, because it's kind of a layer right there. So what I'm hearing when you say that are two things. One is through the experience, which I'll get to in a minute, but it's also kind of counteractive. I don't know what the right word is here, but it's contradictive to what you're saying already, right? Because you're saying on one hand you don't want to go buy multiple NFTs to get the months, right? You don't want to buy 3 NFTs to get the months, like you just said. But then you said if you hold one of those NFTs, you're okay buying pickle passes or whatever to get in again. So if you buy one NFT and then you have to buy 2 pickle passes to play in 2 more months, you're doing the same thing as you would be minting. So that's kind of contradictive. But here's the thing that's more important. We've been here for 3 years now, and you can go look at our High Rollers channel. You can go look at our Gherkin sign up channel, and we have had games that people can pay as holders, sign up anytime they want to. And you can ask any of these folks in here how difficult those are to fill. I mean, look at the satellite alone, right? It has so much to offer, and people will not buy into buying games because opposite of what you're expressing here, 90% of the people express the exact opposite. They say, once I bought a membership, I don't want to buy anything else. I don't want to buy to play again. And so the only difference with what you're saying and what we offer is that we're talking about 3 months versus continually buying to play each time. Go ahead,
Aaron,
Galaban, sorry.
I think there's one statement that will really hit home for Indy, and that's the fact that we have to follow Texas gaming rules, Indy. And in order to play poker and to be able to give out prizes, we have to follow Texas state rules whenever it comes to gambling. And that requires us to sell a subscription only. So each month is your subscription to the Dead Poker Society. That's why we have to do it the way that we do it, is to be legal for United States and for Texas gaming laws. Therefore, we can't sell just one NFT and have it be good forever. We have to sell monthly subscriptions to be legal. Does that make more sense to you?
Sure. Okay. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. But
yeah, because one thing, Hendy, if you look on our club GG versus any of the other clubs GG, you'll notice one thing that's very different when you pay attention. Every single game from day one, currently, and into the future, all say free roll beside them. They do not have any buy-in games, meaning we don't use Club GG chips like some of the other clubs do and all that. We don't have a single. That's why even our pickle passes and our memberships, Gherkin memberships, those are single-use memberships, like he's talking about. So, AKA subscription. That's why your monthly bashes are also your monthly memberships, because everything we allow, basically the reason we can even mint with credit card, to be honest, because I had to go through that company and protest with them and prove to them that we weren't selling entry into poker, right? Because they won't allow us to use the credit card. But we sell you guys memberships into our club. Each month you can be a member of our club. And if you're a member of our club, with your membership, you get a bunch of games for free. And that's the way we do it, because
so that makes sense legally and all that, but I think that then having the mint to be more clear, that's just like maybe you should have it to where, okay, mint an October pass or mint a November pass, whatever it may be, and just have those changed, and then throw in some specials if you're minting. It's like, oh, okay, you can have the potential of getting like an extra trait for a different type of game or whatever, but knowing that, okay, now I'm minting for October, or now I'm minting for November, whatever it may be, I think that would really help to make people understand more, like, just from the entry point, from when they start to mint, they know what games they're minting into.
I'll respond to that real quick by just citing the issue is exact opposite, right? So again, if you look at the current mints we have right now, dead squares, bingo cards, those things run weekly. You look at how they're stalled. If we literally tried to open a mint every month for the month that you were minting, which people have suggested, it would kill us instantly. Nobody's
That's
going
how
to
we
mint
started, actually.
Yeah.
That's how we started, and it struggled. That's why we switched to the
Yeah,
bass
that's what we
method.
switched from 54 to 1. Yeah, exactly. Because every month we couldn't even sell 54 to get. That's the idea of what he's talking about. Because that's how DPS is called Club 54. Called Club 54 for a reason, because we started off with 54 cards, a deck of cards with 2 jokers in it. It's 54 cards, and that's how many memberships we had to start with. The reason we switched to the bashes is those stalled and they wouldn't sell. And the reason we're switching from the bashes now to adding the Prestige League is because it stalls, right? But we always adjust to what the players are demanding. But what you're kind of talking about are sort of like last year's issues that we've already adjusted, if that makes sense. So these are the things we've already went over, talked about with all the other players, and had all these conversations about. And this is what's working best up till now. Up till this bash, the last year and one bash, so we went a year and one bash, sold out everything. 1,080 each time, every time. This is the very first bash. Yeah, one of them went, real quick. But this is the very first bash we did not sell out. You know, and it's just the way it goes, right? The market, the people, the competition. There's way more poker clubs than there were 2 years ago, so forth and so on. So we're just switching to, again, have a layer to give you guys what you want. And so what I'm hearing you say is you want the Prestige League. You know what I mean? Because that sounds like what you want. You want one pass. You know everything you can do with that one pass. You can come in and play anytime for those 3 months that those games are scheduled. So that's why we built the Prestige League. Is for everything I'm hearing you say right now, you're a Prestige League guy.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I paid $400 to get passes for, you know, fucking Devilfish, and you know, I mean, I'm willing to pay to play, you know, in games, and it's just, but again, it was just not
No, I hear you. I just
what I'm getting into.
Right, and I just want to line you up with the right game, right? Because that's what you're talking about, and not being clear. Literally, is exact feedback we've had from a lot of newbies, and that's why we made you guys the Prestige League, right? And so then now the layer onto the Prestige League is not like what you're saying, and what like Yokes and other people that can afford it say, yeah, I'll mint that. I can. Jake even he wants to mint more than one, right? So there's several layers of people that can afford that. But then that's why we added the satellites and the dead squares for those that can't, because essentially we need to fill that Prestige League up, right? In order for that thing to run, it's got to fill up and, you know, have all 125 sold. Our goal is to start in December with the Winter Bash so that they run alongside each other. So our goal is to sell that out by then. So I'm going to run a satellite as often as I can in order to achieve that goal. Oh, Mitsuko, I want to call it so bad, you punk. But, you know, the point is that I know, yeah, it was, but it doesn't matter. I could have won this hand too. Look, I'm going to show him that one, but we'll see. But anyway, yeah, the thing of it is that there's no risk with the Prestige League. And I know coming from me to you right now, you don't know me from Adam, but any one of these guys can vouch for me. If worst, because people ask this, right? Worst case scenario, the Prestige League a year from now is still not sold out. And everybody's like, fuck this Prestige League. It's never going to go, blah, blah, blah. You guys are all going to get your money back. And I'm not like these other projects at Rug. I'm not like, and you can have any. Yeah, so there's, I mean, anybody that knows me would not tell you anything different.
I mean, and the thing is, I don't think that's
no risk.
Like, I mean, I know I'm like, I know I'm in one. I have this tattoo convention to go to.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's why we did it for 3 months too. We wanted it open for 3 months because we didn't want. Here's another thing too, right? A lot of people are coming in here and playing the current bash that we're in right now, knowing that they have 3 months to mint, and they're trying to save up as much as their DPS wins from the bash that they can to pay for the prestige. A lot of people, like my sister's one of them, I'm keeping a tab for. Frank's another one, keeping a tab for. All their winnings, they're not collecting the poly. They're saying save that up, save that up, save that up, because when they get to the 300, they want to go ahead and buy in, you know. So we're trying to make it open for everybody. You can do credit cards, you can do the debit card, you can do any one of those coins. You can even play a satellite, or you can just go grab you one. The one thing that we haven't figured out is what Jake wants to do, which I am just 100% against, but he wants to somehow give a benefit or utility. And what he said so far is more points on the leaderboard, which we can't do that. But for the Prestige League, he thinks if you hold 2 passes, 3 passes, things like this, that you should get more points. And like I said, we can't do more points. Maybe we can think of something you can get, right? But not more points. Oh, look, he fly.
Can you hear me?
Okay,
So
now hold on. What about like a winnings multiplier? Like if you own 2, then you get like 1.1 times your any winnings you win.
I mean, in a sense, that sounds good, but
now
the money would have to come
that's
from
a
somewhere.
problem.
And
That's a problem in that means there's extra money that's going out that needs to be coming in somewhere. I don't know how that
because
works.
even though they did mint it, that money's already allocated for the prize pool. You see what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be able.
Yes,
I could
so
go. Well, you
you're
need
adding
3
to the
more so
prize
you get
pool
more
without
money.
having money to do so.
Right. So that causes that problem.
So as of right now, with my September pass, putting a pickle onto it could make it into an October pass.
Well, technically, no, because that's upgrading the month. But if you had an October pass and you wanted to put a pickle on it, you could upgrade to the All In or Fold Wednesday games or the Monday mystery games, which are just trait-based games, right? So that's what I was referring to.
Okay, so you.
But right now, Andy, if you went and minted right now, and you got a non-October, like in other words, if you got a September, that would be upgraded to an October.
Okay,
That makes sense.
So there's no way to take a September and upgrade that to an October. It's just a matter of minting again.
No, I mean, I never say there's no way, but the way I would tell you to make it fair for everybody, you wouldn't like, which is basically 2 pickle passes. If you gave me 2 pickle passes, I would swap you into an October. But then you're wasting your money, right? But it's not fair to everybody else if I did it for 1 pickle pass because there's mint fees, there's randomness. Everybody else had to mint 2 or 3 to get the months they wanted, so forth. So we kind of have to limit what we can upgrade. But if you go mint right now, for instance, in mint, you're going to have a chance of getting extra stuff. On OpenSea, it might be $10 cheaper, but you don't have that chance. But again, when I've said that to people, they say, well, what if I'm in September? It's already over. I say to you, I'll upgrade that to October for free. There's no problem there. But if you go mint and the mint tells you you got an October or November and you got last chance and you got Monday mystery or you want a pickle or you want $50 or you want entry into All In or Fold, those are options you're not going to have on OpenSea likely because most people, unless they haven't looked at their traits, which has happened. Galaban snagged a few because people didn't know what the hell they were selling and they didn't look at the traits. But if you go check OpenSea like I did yesterday, I think, there's none that have any added traits on them at all.
Or you could talk to somebody like me that has a whole bunch of them that are willing to make you a deal.
Yeah, there's also trading too.
I picked up an all access once for $14.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I think Galaban did the same thing because somebody didn't know what all access was and they sold their damn all access or their last chance or I don't know what it was. Galaban, you got a Joker? What was it?
No, I got that Joker for only $8 whenever I needed, and it was the Joker that was on the actual Spring Bash intro video that I wanted. And I managed to grab the Joker that was on the Spring Bash intro video. And you also know that we have a YouTube channel, right, Hendy? That we have AMAs up on the YouTube channel that will teach you everything about the Dead Poker Society.
No, I haven't seen that.
Yep. There's a channel that's called Galaban's Broadcast. And it'll link you up to our YouTube channel, and you can go onto the YouTube, and we have over 140 videos, and it's tournaments going back for an entire year. There are AMAs, there are commercials that we have on there. There's a commercial for the Prestige Pass. There's all kinds of stuff. Plus, we also have a Twitch channel, which this is being broadcast on the Twitch channel live right now.
Here, Hendy, I put one of those little quick commercials in here for you if you got a second. I don't know what you're doing, but if you want to watch that, that's the Friday Night Fights one. You can just kind of flip through it. Obviously, it's an hour long or whatever. Don't watch it, but it'll link you to our channel and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'll check it out. And so, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll see because I do like to play poker, but I definitely wanted to get.
So Hendy, let me say something to you. I think you just like me. So I'm very, very busy because I drive, and I only really want to play poker. The only reason I play the football squares because I had nothing to do. I had extra gherkins. So only thing that I really want to play is poker. So from a poker player to a poker player, if I were you, just pick up the Prestige Pass, bro, and don't worry about nothing else. That's not just grab the Prestige and play because it's poker games and it's cash for 36 weeks. You got 3 games to play each week. You could decide if to play all 3 or just to play 1, and then you have an opportunity to win a seat to the World Series of Poker. So I keep telling people just put the focus on the Prestige Pass because it's worth it all around. That's just my opinion.
So how many games are those? That's twice a week, 3 times a week?
Three times a week. Yeah, it's in the channel too. You can see the times are posted in the channel, but it's Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, 3 times a week for 3 months straight. So it's 36 total tournaments.
And you're going to have to wait until all 125 passes sell before the league starts.
Or in December if it's, so if it sells out in November, it starts in December. Oh, I can't. No. What's your question? Yeah, there's Founders Game coming up. There's one every month still. So yeah, there's the October Founders Game. It's actually on Club GG now. I put it on there earlier today. I was putting the games up. So it's on there now, I believe. Let me go see. I know it's coming up, but let's see. It is. There's also strip poker too, which Hendy, we don't want to confuse you with that. But for those that know what it is, there's strip poker coming up too. Yeah, October. And 10:20 is the next Founders. 8 p.m. Central, 10:20.
And Aaron,
yeah, Hendy, we also you asked
people.
one thing about the memberships, being like, not useful and anything. Another way that I call them the smart people. Everybody does what they do, and nobody's stupid. So that's probably the wrong way to call it. But a smart thing to do is if you end up being one of those people that minted you an extra November or an extra October, any month that you have a duplicate of, you have an option of trading it. But you also, because you're a holder, because you have to be a holder to play strip poker, right? So if you have only one NFT and you try to send it in, you're no longer a holder. So if you have an extra any month, you can send it in for strip poker. And strip poker, if you look in the channel, is just a regular tournament. It's got the prize pools based on the mint, right? So the bigger the mint sells out, when we sell out, the prize pools are always bigger than what you see currently. Like if you go through our tournament winners channel and look at last Ash's mint, you're going to see prize pools are a lot higher than what we're currently at, because it's, again, based off the mint. But what I'm getting at is you can send in everybody. There's 18 players that can send in an NFT to the project wallet that lets you get into the strip poker games, right? It has to be a current or a future month. So if we're playing in October's, so forth and so on, it has to be a current or future month. And then what happens is while you're playing, everybody you knock out along the way, you basically strip them of their entry NFTs. So that's why it's called strip poker. So say you're playing and you don't even, like, I think shit, look at this flop. I think a couple of people have done this before, but like they've gotten like 8 NFTs. Like he won, okay, Stretch won 7 of them, knocking out 7 people. You get 7 NFTs. So a lot of people, what I'm getting back to, is they come in the first month, right, the September strip poker, and they play that because they want to try to win the October passes that are in there. Because a lot of players will throw up their extra Octobers. Some will even throw up their extra Novembers. You can literally go into a strip poker game and walk away with fucking more than enough for the whole batch. That's another option if you ended up with an extra, NFT that was the same month. Yeah, I mean, and again, those are all just layers. Like Yoke says, he ain't interested in all that, and a lot of people aren't, and therefore, again, back to the Prestige League. Of all this other stuff we're talking about is just like blah 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 blah, like the Charlie Brown guy. Just get you a Prestige pass and play poker, man. That's it. Simple.
All right, I'll check it out, guys. But yeah, we'll see. But all right, I gotta go though. Catch you later.
Yes, sir. No, I appreciate your time, brother. Oh, nice, man. I think with like players like Hendy, it's kind of hard, and it's kind of what I was saying earlier. I think they're set in their ways, from the other clubs, and so it's rather than come over here and embrace what we have and try to, absorb the changes. I think it's kind of like an old dog with new tricks. We got to get them used to like the things that they're used to doing aren't quite the same, but it doesn't mean it's worse, right? Just different. One of the things Matt and I always talk about, actually, well, that's what, one of the things that's great, I think, and Mac and I agree to this too, that being different than like GDG or Devilfish and stuff, it actually is a blessing for the players, because if you guys had 5 poker clubs that ran exactly the same and you had to choose from those 5, what happens? Where do you go? What do you do? Where your friends are, where your friends aren't, if you're lucky, they're lucky. It just causes all kinds of weirdness. If literally everybody was set up exactly the same, what would be the point? So,
hey, Aaron,
the fact
did I get kicked from the tournament?
Ma'am. Well, yeah, if it doesn't sell out, it's a thing. It was a 15 minutes, Blonde. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to tag anybody, but she left already. She's pissed. That's another thing I got to deal with. Everybody always gets pissed at me when they sit out and I got to boot them, but I didn't have time to tag her because we were all talking. She's mad at me now.
Oh, well.
Well, she played like
Yeah,
two hands, so I think her
but to be
15 minutes and my 15 minutes might be different. What's that, Yoke? Sorry.
but to be honest, Aaron, I believe people just need to relax, man. I was literally just telling someone that a few hours ago. Like, people take things too personal too quickly. Like, we need to just chill. People got lives going on, got other things going on. I think we just need to relax, man.
No, I'm the one that needs your advice there the most, brother, because that's
I believe that.
Blonde comes in like she just did mad. She'll probably eat her ticket yelling at me, and then so and so will be mad one night, and so will be mad another night, and then 3 or 4 people, and I get a lot of that, So eventually, I end up letting it get to me, and I know I shouldn't, but I do. I just, I don't like booting people. It's not like I enjoy it.
I like booting people.
Yeah. No, Dave is on it. Dave's quicker than me. I waited till 27 minutes. I gave him 2 extra minutes before I started booting. Dave will be booting people at a minute early. You know what I mean?
I've been booted before, and I was in first place when I got booted. I was at a family function, my wife's 40th birthday. I was cooking 200 hamburgers on a goddamn grill, and I forgot about the poker game. And I was in first place when I got booted. It was horrible, but it happens, and there's rules, and I get it. It's why they're there. You can't be sitting out, especially in first place, like you're.
Oh, I know. Believe me, I tagged you probably 20 times too, right? Because I hate kicking somebody out, much less in first place, for goodness sakes. That's the worst, I mean, but, I do too, because Rather was the only one that was pretty cool about coming in and didn't yell at me and tear me a new asshole.
I mean, I was sitting out. The rule. Don't get me wrong. I was upset. It sucked, but I don't know.
I hear you, man. I appreciate it. I mean, again, it's nothing I like.
Why would you have the rule?
CTR. Oh, well, I'll get to see it anyway.
Y'all know I must love poker, right? Why playing in a Devilfish tournament with 400 people and literally only one prize? We're on the final table now. Like, you really gotta love poker.
Are you in?
Yeah, and you're sitting in here chatting with us, Yokes.
Right?
Well, I folded an ace king on the river.
Stretch caused me to go in this game because Stretch had me thinking, like, Stretch, do you not know the type of poker level that I am at? What you talking about? But there's some tough characters over there at Devilfish. I didn't exactly, but I scared of no one in the poker world. Nobody.
Yokes is going to go with a $5 dead square all the way to the final table World Series of Poker. Y'all mark my words.
Bro, that would be epic. That would be epic.
That's
Aaron, how are you doing in the game tonight? How are you doing in the game today?
I'm playing like shit. What do you do? What do you mean? Are you at my table?
Are you still in it?
Yeah,
I'm still in it, but I'm just really bumming.
I only have one table open because we're chatting, and I don't have the attention span to open multiple tables right now. So,
yeah, we're almost down to 2.
I'm in that mode, where every hand I fold ends up being the one I would have won, and every hand I keep ends up being losers. I'm in that mode.
I was hoping Jakes was going to call that hand, but he didn't.
Which actually, the person that finished in 21st place is going to end up with points because 3 people are going to make the final 2 tables.
Nice game, buddy.
Well,
So
thank you for reminding me. I need to get my ass points.
Is actually in 18th place.
Oh, I'm so mad. See, I folded this and the 5 would have won. Oh, CTR would have beat me though with his 8s if he'd have played those. Well, I hope I didn't scare Hendy off with all this information. I know I talked a lot, but hopefully we got it. Hit it, Yokes. Where's Yokes? Rather's table? Oh, you're talking Devilfish. Never mind. I'm looking for him at our tables. I'm like, where is he?
No one wants to call me. What the hell?
That was sweet. Pocket kings, pocket queens, pocket tens.
Nice. Did you win it? Oh, shit. You're out, or you just lost that hand?
No, I'm out. But it was fun, man. It was fun.
Good game, man. Good game.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I was like 111.
I think I went out in 346.
Well, no, if you're playing in the holders, it's not bad. But when you're playing in their free rolls, there's so many people.
Yeah.
There was actually 601. I just checked, so I got 8th place out of 601.
Nice.
Could you imagine if that was in Vegas at Win or something? 8th place.
Hey, Jay, tell her I'm sorry that we were having a meeting of sorts and I didn't have time to warn people. She knows normally I do, and I apologize. I can't even type that now because my screen's the way they're open, but I see you guys talking. I know she's mad at me.
Yeah, I'm out, man. I'll be back, guys. Thank you.
All right, have a good one, brother.
Appreciate it,
Thank
Trey.
you.
Yeah.
Man, Juan, don't be mad. It was 17 minutes is what it was. If anybody wants to tell her how long. Well, it gave them 2 extra minutes. Her and Jalil both, even though Jalil didn't play any hands, but Juan did.
Yeah, neither did John.
Well, I usually tag and do the warning stance, and so she's used to that. I mean, rightfully so, but it's not a guarantee that I can do that every time.
Babysitter was off duty having a smoke break. Sorry. Good Lord.
I think I got a full.
Shit, hold me.
What?
Damn, you're an adult.
The
An
babysitter
adult.
was off duty having a smoke break, so she had to
Yeah,
watch her own
Aaron-
kid. And
Aaron took a step away, so she had to pay attention.
Oh, he's talking about me, not her.
This is not the chat to be bitching about it, but I'm bitching about it.
Imagine that. You
I
have to take
friggin-
care
I'm
of
in
your
the
own
bleed out
kids.
mode. Come on, GG. What's that?
I was gonna
Cole?
play in that devilfish game, and I totally forgot about it. I thought it started an hour after it started. Pulled it up at 4:30. I was like, "Oh, cool! I got like 10 minutes." No. I was passed by an hour 20. What are you doing, you Jersey prick? It's a straight or turn, not just a turn, you fans. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm unmuted.
Okay, let's see. Finished above the DGC.
Aaron, I may need you to intervene.
Can we stop talking about devilfish over here, since we're on a stream? Is there any chance? I understand we had the devilfish guys in, but this is Dead Poker Society.
Especially today.
My game sucked today.
I'm in the
Stretch
trenches. I
pickle
mean,
came
I'm
back.
here. I'm grasping for oxygen.
And Miche Pickle showed up. I flop forward to the friggin' ace high flush and get nothing. And Miche's like, I'm going to call you anyways. With a pair of 8s.
Ishay's really good at getting those rivers when he makes those risky calls, dude. He's lucky.
He didn't get anything. He got
he
a
did.
pair of 8s on the flop and a pair of 9s with the turn. On the board. The 9s were on the board. I'm sitting there with a 4 to the ace high. I still had 2 more cards to get something. Got nothing.
Nothing.
I got tilted and I was like, I'm done.
That's it.
I saw three hands that stretched. I saw three hands that Stretch went in bigger on the pre-flop, but I said, you know what? I'm done. I just like to blame Stretch. It's not Stretch's fault. I went tilt. No, honestly, who else? There was a couple other people on the table that I was just like, all right, yep, I don't like these guys. I'm out. Just didn't want to play.
Club GT is hating me today. I get clubs, I see hearts. I get diamonds, I see clubs. What's going on, dude? Like the whole day.
I see nothing.
Well, unless you're not catching pocket pairs and getting beat by an ace off.
Are you still in?
Oh, hell no. I got knocked out with a pocket pair of tens.
Oh, shoot.
To an ace off.
I almost got knocked out several times here, but trying my best to get to that final table for those points, man. Da-da-da. Dude, these cards. I got these cards. I think this is gonna bring some stand out. But they're beautiful, man. The new they're like laser, 3D, all kinds. We went all out on these cards, man. Frank helped design them, so they're like fancy.
I'm gonna be on a panel there at the horror convention for a 30-minute talk.
I should get you some cards. When are you leaving?
Leaving? I don't have to go anywhere. It's right in town. It's a 20-minute drive.
But I mean, when is it? The 4th, you said, right? I got time.
I actually screwed up. It's November the 2nd. It's on Saturday, November the 2nd.
Okay, but still, I can put them in a box and send them like Monday. They'll get to you.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have a table. I'm gonna have all of the Battle Bunnies cards there. I'm going to take, of course, the banner. I'm gonna have a tablet. I'm gonna have a computer so I can bring up the website and bring up videos. I'll be playing a poker. I'll be playing the Saturday Showdown from the right from the horror convention. So, and then of course I'm gonna wear my hoodie and probably stick a shirt on James if I can find one big enough. But the guy that runs the horror convention asked me if I wanted to be on a panel today, and I told him yeah, and he goes, "Can you talk for 30 minutes?" And I went, "Oh yeah."
You should have gave him a link.
In between the Dead Poker Society and Battle Bunnies, I can put together a 30-minute presentation that'll knock people's socks off.
Oh man, that was a big old bet by Jim. Incredible.
And he was saying it's a small convention, only about 5,000 to 6,000 people show up.
Well, I mean, hell, I don't know what size to compare that to for other ones, but that's enough people to get eyes on something.
Right.
I don't know what's Rare Evo have, like twice, 3 times that?
Oh, shit. Rare Evo sees probably 30,000, 40,000 people.
Yeah.
Especially in Vegas.
It's not the numbers, it's the quality of people you're getting, right? So you're getting the right people, that's all that matters. It's actually more preferable than numbers, man. Cool, he's got a little QR code on the back of them and take them right into Discord. So people don't have Discord, that's the one concern Frank had. I feel like, sorry, Jerry, I didn't mean to get you, girl. If people don't have Discord, you just explain them. That'll open up a little app that you have to download first to get into where we all, play poker. Get the rest from there. But I didn't want to do it to the website just because the website, unless they choose to start clicking around and so forth, just beat them off on a random, you know what I mean? Let me get them right in the Discord. So I put that QR code on there.
I really wish Club GG would just let us boot totally. Make it so much easier. I wonder why so many people want every single poker club to be the exact same way.
I don't know if it's maybe that as much as like if you haven't experienced it, you don't know, right? So then you just want your comfort.
Yeah.
If they come over here and they're like, "Well, this is different. This is uncomfortable."
Yeah.
That's
Why
all.
don't we have it?
And they just dive in.
Yeah.
You know.
Why isn't it like
Jimmy
the other
did.
one? Well?
But yeah. But I mean, I think it's just I guess a knee-jerk response is what I'm getting at. I think really, and that's why I keep insisting people haven't read, because even like earlier today he said he read all that. Where is that? He maybe read one of those threads or didn't click on any of them. Just read the thing that was showing a bunch of threads. In other words, without clicking them to see the information.
Yeah.
Then you're not going to know what's there. So if you just see something that says weekly tournaments and ... whatever, and then you don't click that, well, that's not going to open up the flyer, the information, and all that. I still think it's that people aren't. I mean, it's the space we're in, brother, man. I mean, people have been trying to catch up. There's been FOMO for 3 years. People trying to buy NFTs, trying to get crypto rich. All this shit's been going on. It's the mindset of all these people. They literally don't know how to take the time, actually click on things and dive into things. And I think once they there's a few that I'm telling you, they dive in, they get the hang of it, they know what they're doing right away, and they love it. I mean, we've got some members that came in right away, minted 6. They had some issues. I upgraded some traits. I did some things because you shouldn't be minting a September and October and have to be stuck with it, right? So, but once we take care of it, we had a couple people miss tournaments, like what he was talking about. Got upset about it, but did the right thing. Came to the ticket, talked about it, explained to them. They get how it works now. We got them straightened out with what they missed out on, and there's things we can do like that when people allow us or afford us the opportunity to do so. By trying to do their part in learning what we do. You're gonna have some missteps along the way. I mean, right? It's not like you get into a brand new car for the very first time and know how every single gadget works. You know what I'm saying? So we don't mind that. If you broke a window, maybe we can help you fix it. But getting in here and getting mad because it's a different car is the issue we have, right? If people would just try to learn what's going on, accept the missteps, bring it to the ticket, let staff and me try to fix what we can, things will be a lot better, a lot smoother. But I think it's that speed, 1,000-mile-an-hour mindset we've developed over the last 3 years in this space that people are so used to. One question: how do I play poker? One answer here. Oh, that doesn't sound like what I'm used to. Never mind. You know what I mean? And then you're like, no, there's a channel here. Oh, okay, yeah. And then you're like, oh, but you can go to the World Series of Poker. Oh, okay, but yeah. And you know what I mean? Nobody actually absorbs and educates themselves. We'll get there, man. I really have faith we'll get there.
I probably need to go back out. Right? Oh, yeah.
Oh, Aaron, why'd you have to go and do that?
Because I'm super low on chips and I got a good hand. It's the only good hand I've had in a long time. And he went and raised, so he's going to make. If I call that, I have to call on the fold the rest of it anyway.
Okay.
Look, you'll see what I got when you fold. He's got me beat, maybe. Yeah. See, we need that jack. We need that jack. God bless
now
America.
You need a 10.
See y'all later. Just couldn't get. Oh, you good fold rather.
No points for you.
I do get points.
Oh, are we under 18? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I got like 15th with the sitters, right?
So
yeah,
let me ask
14.
You got 14th, yeah.
So the points we're talking about Fridays and Saturdays, when does that end?
At the end of the year.
Probably around the middle of May. Probably around the middle of May is when we're going to end it.
Because, I mean, it has to be before the whatever poker event, obviously.
Well, it has to start, or it has to end before the World Series of Poker begins, and the World Series of Poker begins on the first week in June. So we have to give the person that wins enough time to book a room and book their hotel flight, and we have to decide which one of the tournaments that they're going to go to if the NFT Poker Championship doesn't get played next year. If it does get played, then we have to end it by the beginning of May, because the NFT Poker Championship will be probably in the middle of May. So we have to give them, and it might end in the middle of April, because if the NFT Poker Championship does happen, then we'll have to give them at least a month in which to book their stuff. So it'll all be dependent on whether or not the NFT Poker Championship gets played again next year. If it doesn't, then it will automatically roll over to one of the $500 or the $400 tournament.
Get on that leaderboard in the top 10, right?
Well, it's going to be the winner. Whoever wins is going to have the first option. And the leaderboard, you cannot, I repeat for everybody that is listening, you cannot take a cash option. If you do not accept going to Las Vegas to play and have merchandise on your back from the Dead Poker Society, we will go to the next person in line and offer it to them. Plain and simple. Somebody will go to Vegas, and we'll keep on going down the list until somebody says, yes, I am going to Vegas. They show us their booked hotel room, they show us their booked flight, and then we will make sure that they have enough money to buy into the poker game, and they're going to Vegas. So we can send them merchandise, and they can go to Vegas, and they can represent the Dead Poker Society at the World Series of Poker. Plain and simple.
The sooner we can put a date to it and plan it, the better, too, because anybody that wants to come and tag along like Klopping did before for support or just to be there and be part of it, man, you're welcome to do so. Make it like an event. Vegas was fun for me with that NFT championships. I really hope it goes off again so I could be the second year at something. But like he's saying, if not, we'll just do the Colossal. I think he said it's called.
Yeah. Colossal is a $400 buy-in. So
what is it, like 10,000, 20,000 people? It's huge, right?
Oh God, there was 18,000 in it last year, and first place paid a shitload of money.
What's first place money
in the Colossal?
Yeah,
I'll look it up, and I'll tell you. Let me look it up. Give me
it's like
just a little bit,
million, all right?
And I'll tell you.
No, I never got anything, dude. I got a little drunk, a little lost, a little hungry, a little fed, and a little sad because I lost the tournament.
How'd you get lost when I wasn't there?
Dude, because everybody had done their own thing. It's funny because it was cool because the next night when we all got together and needed to find something to eat, I found this little cafe that was open because I got lost the night before. But we were like going through connecting hotels. And I was on like the casino floor, and I'd known I had to go down this hall and do this thing or whatever, but I didn't know exactly because there were two halls that led to my room. I was in this back little weird area, and one hall where I went down was near a Starbucks, and I didn't know there were two Starbucks in the same area. I ended up going down a whole different hallway, and then I ended up the hallway that I went down dead ends into like this food court area. Then I was like, I've never seen this before, so then I had no idea where I was, but I was hungry. Because I was on my way back to the room to try to order room service, so I stopped and ate and chilled out, and then I made my way back eventually. But it was fun, dude. Yeah, dude, I didn't know that, but there it is. And I was like, what the hell? I turned down the hall by the Starbucks like I remembered to do, but just the wrong hotel.
Hi, have you booted anybody from today's game yet?
Hey. Sorry, Blonde. It was 3 a.m. drunk.
Okay.
It was 3 a.m. in the morning, too.
You what?
Oh, I said I was 3 a.m. and I was drunk. I don't know if I left that part out.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on the casino floor with you guys.
I had the wrong name. It's actually called the Gladiators of Poker, and it's a $300 buy-in. It was event number 20 this year. There was entries of 20,647. First place paid 401,000.
Oh.
Okay, so that's a little higher than the 15,000 you won last year.
Just a little bit.
At the NFT Poker Championship. So
yeah.
So you can have that one. I'm going to take this one. That's what it is. I'll let you have that one. I'll win the next one.
So think about what this leaderboard constitutes. Dead Poker Society is guaranteeing you $1,000 for travel expense and for hotel expense. You're going to get reimbursed up to $1,000 to go and play in the Gladiators if the NFT Poker Championship doesn't go off, and then we will pay the $300 entry fee for you. So you're going to win $1,300 for simply playing in the year-long leaderboard that is for the Bash tournaments. That's the Friday and the Saturday tournaments.
What was the number of entrants into the NFT Poker Championship last year?
88 people.
Okay, so
signed up, 88 showed up.
So while the prize pool is bigger, the field you're playing against is bigger.
Well, yeah.
But I think the entry fee was small. I think it was like $750 to get into the NFT Poker Championship or something like that, wasn't it?
$1,100 if you were one of the professional players.
Wow.
And there were 35 professional players that actually played in the NFT Poker Championships.
34 counting you or 36 counting you?
And you beat them all.
I had a good run
I
of
got
cards.
some points tonight. What did I get for 14th, Galaban? I'm dying to know.
5.
5, so I got to 392? No, 393. Sweet. All right.
Yep.
Next week, I'm going back-to-back, Friday and Saturday. What's up, Disco?
Yeah, can you restart the tournament? Because, like, I missed the first half an hour because we were doing stuff for Richmond.
No, but we can do a pop-up if you want. You want to play? We can do a gherkin. I know Rather was always down for a gherkin.
No, I don't want to play now.
Oh, you're being a Weisenheimer.
I am.
Being a jackwagon.
All right, so
What do you mean you
Disco,
don't wanna play
for
now?
the record, I started playing the tournament and I probably played, I would say, at least 20 hands, maybe 25 hands.
You played 3%.
Probably until about 5:15, I would say. So I don't know. Usually we get pinged before we're booted. This time it didn't happen. It was unfortunate, but you don't need to make fun of me for it.
Oh, I'm not making fun of you, Blonde. I was just being an ass because I wanted to play, but we were too stuck on putting the hero bundle cards together for the TCG. And I was like, son of a bitch, I was pissed. That's why I came down. I was like, it was too late.
Ah, gotcha.
Well, that, and we were in here having a discussion with the people.
Me than messing with you. All right, Galaban.
No, I was just letting her know that we were in here discussing issues with people wondering why we don't have one NFT for the entire project. We were having to discuss how there's the Prestige League is one thing, then the Bash League is a whole nother thing, and
it needs to be a membership.
Right now, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Oh, he's streaming. Streaming.
We're on Twitch now, Blonde, and then I upload it onto YouTube afterwards. So because we're trying to reach out to a whole new audience with the Twitch people.
I can subscribe on Twitch.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I know. I'm not doing that. Not yet.
Gift a sub? What is gift a sub?
You can, yeah. It costs money to do that.
For what? Oh my god. For what? Twitch?
Yeah, but when you're in the chat, it'll be like you can purchase like X amount of subs for people and like randomly assign it to watchers.
No. I think we did enough talking about the other projects. We need to promote our project.
Have we talked about the fact that I like turtles?
I like turtles.
Why you gotta make it weird?
You got to admit that video with the special ed kids was pretty damn funny. Or am I the only one that remembers that from 15 years ago? So I'm the only one that knows where the saying "I like turtles" comes from?
He wasn't a special. No, he wasn't a special ed kid. He was just a little kid.
No. Rather, it was a special ed class, and they were talking to him. It's a video from like 18 years ago because the Opie and Anthony show was making fun of it. And these special ed kids, they were asking him, what do they like? And this one boy stood up and went, "I like turtles."
No. Yeah, no. I mean, that might be a separate situation, and this is Disco, by the way.
Oh.
But the original, the one that I keep posting a screenshot of, is a kid. They were at the county fair, and it was just a random kid walking through the fair, and that's why his face was painted.
Mm.
And they asked him,
what do you think of your scary, costume? And the kid just said, I like turtles. Like completely random.
Oh, that's funny. So there's two different things about I like turtles. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if yours came first or second. I don't know, but yeah, the one I'm talking about was just a kid with Halloween makeup on.
Where's the Twitch link?
Shit, you would ask me that. It's hard to get a link to it. I posted it up in Twitter. On my last post on Twitter, there's a link to Twitch, but it is not as easy as it is with YouTube, where we just grab the link and we go.
LordGalaban Studios. It should be in there. There it is. Okay, there's Twitch. Yeah, it goes right to it. Okay. Have to sign up.
Rather Lost is the BubbleBoy today, Aaron.
Okay, cool.
Just next to Glennon's Mulligans.
Then Exec is 9th.
And it wasn't.
Is that Frank?
Yeah, that's Frank.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Aaron?
What's up, Frank?
Kind of put together a little follow us on Twitch tournament.
Okay.
I can test this, see if it works.
Yeah,
there it is.
Now we're down to the final 7. Okay.
I just want ice cream. That's what I want. That's what I'm doing. You enjoy your tournament.
So are they going to have to prove that they're following us on Twitch in order to get into the tournament?
Yeah, how do they do that? With a screenshot, or what's the best way to do that?
Screenshot would probably be the best, yeah. And then I can verify it if you need me to here on the channel.
Maybe that might be the best, is you just to verify it.
I can do that. But I don't have any controls on the Club GG, Aaron, at all. So I can't see who is registered. So
I can give you a list of who's trying to get in. No, I'm just saying, I'll give you a list of who's trying to get in, and you tell me yes or no based on if they're following.
Yeah, because I can just pull it right up.
About to make one.
I'm a leader, not a follower, so I won't be following.
Well, you start your own.
That AJ?
How are you?
How dare you call me AJ?
Who is that? I don't understand that voice.
Everybody today.
I know. Rather, I'm AJ.
Oh, that's Disco?
Maybe.
I'm offended.
So strange.
Yeah, I called him the wrong name too. So.
I'm not looking at my screen, man.
No, I'm never in here, so I understand why you'd get me confused.
It's good to see you guys. Right now, we have 4 followers on Twitch.
Yay, 4 people in the tournament.
Right.
What's the name of the channel? Dead Poker Society?
Yeah. No, actually, it's Dead Poker Society _Club 54.
I'm putting a post out right now. You want to give me just a half a second?
Nope, I don't have a half second. I'm in a mood. Frank got me all wired up. He's been feeding me candy.
That's to make you work harder.
Exactly. To tell you what, it is no fun sleeving all those heroic hero cards for the CCG.
And I don't want you licking the ones you're going to send to me either.
No, I am licking AJ's though. Just so you know. Yours are safe.
Stick it in one of those hard sleeves, Disco, and then take a big ol' red lipstick kiss and stick it right on the outside of the hard case.
Nice.
Me and Chris are both following you on Twitch.
Awesome.
You guys following the Cyber Chronicles channel on Twitch?
Is there? Oh, I need the link.
I don't even go on Twitch. It's my first experience with Twitch.
I thought we were going to.
Let me look. I will look it up. I will make damn sure I'm following.
Twitch is for the devil.
Is it? Cool.
There's a foosball. The foosball.
Where the hell is it?
See, how do I... Oh, I can't check out anything because I'm live streaming.
What's today's? There's no other game tonight, is there? Oh, I didn't think we had one scheduled. Let me go make sure before I make some stupid mistake and overlap. Nope, no game. Perfect. What do y'all think? 7 sounds good. That's 2 hours from now.
I think it's kind of cool how Twitch has milestones that you can reach, like with followers, people chatting in the chat, stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
All right. There it is.
Good afternoon, Frank.
It's good evening for us.
Are you still talking on mine, or are you on your own? Oh.
Oh, I can create clips, okay. Stream manager.
Did you get your new TCG decks, Stretch?
You get your new TCG decks.
Oh, all the stuff is in the email on the website, but we'll get you in the server. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Go to YouTube. Watch the whole stream. We tell you all about the whole thing, all the new updates, everything you could possibly want to know about the game.
Frank, did the Silent
Calaban.
Chronicles follow us to where I can just follow right back on the activity feed? Or
actually, Krista told me we're not using it anymore.
Oh, okay.
Now we're just
Okay.
We're just sticking with YouTube.
Okay, so I followed you and Krista both back on the account.
Cool. Yeah, don't worry about the Silent Chronicles Twitch.
Okay, let's see. Do you need the people that have followed so far, Aaron?
Nobody's tried to check in yet. I think we're just waiting.
You brought it down. Where'd you put it?
Yeah, I've got it all.
We got an hour and 46
all
minutes.
here on the activity feed. It's actually showing it
we'll do it.
as people are following.
Oh yeah,
so I'll be able just to go right down.
Well, I'm installing Twitch.
Well, I'm just hoping that we'll get more people watching, because Twitch actually has an actual poker area that is just for people to watch poker. So that's what I'm hoping for, because I'm still uploading the videos onto YouTube so that people can watch them later. And there's very little delay on Twitch that I've found. What a flop for Jenny.
Look better. Who better? They spin wrapped in the cards.
Question for Frank. You've been to plenty of the conventions. You've been to plenty of the conventions and the such like that. Is 4,000 to 5,000 people showing up for a one-day convention a lot of people, or is it a small convention?
Well, 4,000 or 5,000 one day?
Yeah.
Or just for the whole show?
It's a one-day convention.
That's not
Okay.
it's a 1 day show. I mean, now, but you know what? 24 red box for 5,000 people come through.
I was
I
was told by the people that are running the HorrorCon convention that I'm going to be going to that they want me to do a half-hour panel on the Dead Poker Society and on the Battle Bunnies. So.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a decent amount of people that come through for the show.
And he asked me, he goes, well, can you talk about both of the projects for half an hour? And I went, no problem.
Half hour, that's all you get.
Right? I'm going to need more than a half an hour, trust me.
Yeah, that's not a, yeah, it's a decent size, though, for a day to have that many people come through.
And I've got the table. I'm going to have the decks. I'm going to take one of the decks and I'm going to sleeve them all so that people can see them. Warped is going to go with me. We're going to have some cards and poker chips there. We're going to have a tablet showing the videos and showing them how everything works. I can talk about both of the projects and tell them about everything. Then, of course, we'll have the Dead Poker Society and the Battle Bunny stickers. I'm going to be wearing my hoodie. So.
It sounds like fun. I am fun.
Your ass is fun.
You know what? Just go. Buddy.
You can't take me anywhere.
No.
What I'm hoping is Aaron will find a way to get up here to Colorado and go with me.
No comment?
Nope. Get in line. We've been trying for a year now to get him to come to Carolina.
I'm mute before I comment. I said, not by that time. It's only a month away. It's too soon. Got no.
But he can go to Vegas to play in a poker tournament in only 3 weeks.
Who's that?
You, monkey.
That's next year, you said.
No, that was this year. We only had about a 3-week lead up.
Oh, what? When I went to the thing, the NFT thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a scramble, though. Come on.
Right.
You know, I wouldn't even realize I was there until I was home for a week, man. You know, I mean, that turned me upside down there.
Ugh.
I mean, I had to go, though, because there were so many times I planned trips to Vegas and never made it.
Yeah, that was a scramble.
Yeah, it was like, really? There's a tweet. Really? We're in Vegas. Really? I'm out of the tournament? Really? I'm lost? It was just all so quick.
Yeah.
We had fun kicking back, eating food, though, there at Johnny Rockets afterwards. I think that's the one thing that was the most disappointing about Vegas is that there's no real place to kick back and just eat late at night like there used to be.
Oh.
Shells and stuff, remember? The Reese shell, the Hershey shell that we got. Burnt the wall.
Blasto out in 7th. 4th, 5th, and 6th that will win the entry into the last chance tournament.
I don't know. You want to come with me? You go.
You can do that. We'll have a boys' night out. The Walmart for ice cream.
What you want?
And Hellish follows right along.
You can
6th
take them with
place.
us.
Hey, you guys want to go to Walmart with us for ice cream?
Sure.
Thing.
We're getting ice cream. We're getting ice cream.
What kind? What flavors? Get mint peanut butter and shit, huh?
No. Nobody
Yes,
eats
you do.
that.
Do you like orange creamsicle?
Only on a stick.
Oh, that
You gotta try to
magic
tell them
stuff?
what.
Stuff's awesome.
All right, I got to go cut some grass. Y'all have a good time. I'll
Cut
see
grass
you.
or
If we have
touch
a
some
Twitch
grass?
game. When's the Twitch game? Are we going to do Twitch game? I'm already following y'all on Twitch.
Nice. The game's in an hour and 40 or something. You want to?
Oh, I got to go get some grass cut, sir. I'll see you on the felt.
All right.
Thank you.
Awesome. Oh, but that's why I was like, hey, we're gonna go over that $50 for anything of ice cream.
Man, is that Frank's
John
feed
was
that's
thinking
that's
he's
so
down.
broken?
What?
You're
You said
rugging
Rather was the
mad.
bubble, right, Galaban?
Yes, Rather was the BubbleBoy tonight. Blasto,
And then
CO
because John Gopp
Frost.
was sitting, so who?
Okay, right now, Hellish has one of the last chance because he finished in 6th. Blasto, CO Frost, and Exec Deck are 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Okay, Exec Deck was 9th. Okay, hold on.
Yep.
Then CO Frost was 8th, and you said Blasto was 7th?
Blasto was 7th, yes.
Hold on. I thought it was the top 18.
We're talking about
Oh, we're talking about for the post.
You got everything you need?
Tournament winners post.
Did I get
Okay, so I
points?
got
Well, yeah.
Got
As long as you
BubbleBoy,
made it
right?
into the top 18, you got points. Is that Rather talking?
Blasto's
You
eighth,
got
Hellish.
10 for a 10th.
Cool. I like 10
Thank
points.
you.
Now I'm up to like 32. I'm almost there, Aaron. You better watch out. Coming for that neck.
Which was 6.
You got to get past the
Don't
other
get me,
people that are
man.
above 300 first.
He just likes to
I'll
put
see
a
you
target
Friday.
on me. Makes it fun for him.
You got a long road to climb.
Permanent
Look at this
bounty.
dirty thing.
Jenny with Jackson 5 pays off against Jay Incredible's deuces. That's what you get for
But Jenny's
rocking
still in
that
it, kicking
dips.
ass. Look at that. I didn't realize Jenny was still in. I just now looked up at the table. I've been doing other stuff.
It's open.
Get it.
Down to the final 5.
Oh, do you want me to get off with shenanigans while you talk about the game, Galaban?
Oh, no. We're all having fun, man. That's why
Okay.
I'm not even worrying about calling cards because everybody's just chatting. It's good to have everybody in here every once in a while. It makes it a lot more fun.
Yes. Yes. Crickets are fun too, but they get old.
Very quickly.
Yeah. Funny guy. Look at Jenny winning hands over here. Look at this is her night.
You know, Mervis, ever since Mervis started, Mervis has been doing really well in the points. He's slowly garnering points.
Lining up one step at a time is all you need.
Yep.
Are you nervous to play Mervis? I don't know why that was funny to me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I said,
Any
are you
spade,
nervous
any
to play
spade.
Mervis?
Oh, he hits. He hits. Rebel doubles up again through Jay Incredible. That's the second time.
Nice.
Rebel hits Broadway. Jay Incredible keeps on getting the sad face going.
I'm doing math.
So the Twitch following game is at 9, the Lord's time.
It is in 1 hour and no, wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's in no, it's not 9. No, it's in 1 hour and 33 minutes, which means 7 here, 8 there.
Oh, yeah, I was in Australia, I think.
You went the other way. You put us up instead of behind. Yeah. Almost tricky. I mean, I can make it 8 here if people prefer, but nobody's voiced anything about it. So.
No. I just want to know what time.
Yeah. I made it 7 for me because I thought that would be not too late for all y'all.
How convenient for you.
Because I know you like to go to bed at like 8 o'clock at night. Was that Frank or no? Was I wrong again?
Yeah, no, you're correct. You're correct. That is me. I just go to sleep while I'm playing.
Yeah, you just sleep during the game, right? Take a little power nap during the game.
15-minute, 14-minute power nap so I don't get kicked.
Hey, does everybody realize 3rd place might be the best prize in the Twitch game or no?
What's 3rd prize?
Dead square. It's going in order of cash value. So 25 is a fall bash mint, $10 is a bingo card, and $5 is a dead square. But if you happen to get the dead square that wins the prestige pass, well, then it's much better than those other 2 things, ain't it?
If yeah.
Well, the dead square's got about 50 left. They're halfway through, and then they say week 5 currently, but I just update that whenever we, land on the week that we're getting. Once we find the game, I'll update that in the traits. Not that it matters, but it's just easier to follow when you go back to say, what week did I win, or something. If you make it work, you make it work. Get your money. $45 an hour is good. I hurt your knees and back, though, right?
Dang, incredible pushing.
Let's go to Food Line. Food Line's quicker than Walmart. We're gonna go to Food Line, not Walmart. We decided.
Wasted aces.
A better ice cream choices there.
Habit Burger. They got cocaine out here? Wrong habit?
Habit burger? What's a habit burger is what he's saying. No, otherwise we'd said, sure, that's great, or oh no, they're horrible, but we don't know, so. Double bacon, charbroiled, and mustard.
No, I'm gonna get the rabbit burger, which is just lettuce.
Oh no, don't. Okay, don't say that.
Nope, no carrots. Rabbits don't eat carrots. No, they don't. No, I found some baby rabbits in my yard one time, and I looked online, and they don't eat carrots. Craziest thing. Yeah.
Oh, Aaron, do you want to know what the path to partner is and the path to affiliate for Twitch?
Sure.
We need to stream for 25 hours in a 30-day period, stream on 12 different days, which means I'll have to kick that up some. So we make sure we hit the 12 days and then average 75 viewers on a stream.
All right, that doesn't
yeah,
too difficult.
Yeah, that one's going to be a little bit hard, so we got to build to get to 75 average viewers.
Right. Got to get the people interested. If it's streaming easier, like less bandwidth than YouTube for me, I could watch, because when I on YouTube on while the games are all on and I got 4 tables open, my computer always slows down.
And then path to affiliate, reach 50 followers, stream for 8 hours, stream on 7 different days, an average of 3 viewers. So we'll be able to get to affiliate quickly.
Hey, maybe it'll work out, man. Good move.
Maybe.
I will get the blue bunny.
Fake Jake, that's me, by the way. What's Jake talking about? He said, "Fake Jake, that's me."
Fake Jake is you.
Oh, on Twitch. Okay. I didn't know what he's talking about. I'm looking up at the poker game. I'm like, is there a fake Jake in the game? What's going on here? I didn't know what he was talking about. So I'll let everybody in after this. We'll just Galaban and I will just compare who's asking and who's in.
Yeah.
Easy. We'll check y'all in. Who need know?
That blue bunny cookies and cream. That blue. Oh, you can get two more. So I'm gonna get whatever I want. What? Get out of here.
Well, yeah, there's no reason to not be in shit talk. Easier to get into.
Uh-oh, who'd we just lose? Rebel.
I'm just glad I got my 5 points tonight, damn it. All I got to salvage for the day. Both games of poker today were horrible for me.
That's Rebel Pilot's second final table in a row, so he gets bonus points tonight.
Oh, shoot. Where's he at currently on the leaderboard? Go look. Is he above 3? Fair enough.
So Rebel ends up with 30.5 points for the night. Let's see, Hellish Lamb, Blasto,
He's not in the top years so far. So, okay, good. And definitely have to hit back-to-backs next week. Dang it. The pressure's on. I can get back-to-backs and get the bonus and at least get maybe in the top 5 on both. I should be good.
We'll know who's... Let's see. Rebels last night, he got 2nd place. He got 5th place tonight. So he's going to be leading the October championship race at the end of the day.
Yeah. We still got to make Ascensions August, if you can believe it. I don't know who won September. Who won September? Was it Ascension September I'm thinking in? But somebody's missing one because Jad hasn't gotten me the file yet. We need
Ascension is August. September is September? You monkey.
I won September again?
Again?
Look at that right there. Well, I won another month previous to this. Not September, but I mean, I won a month again.
Yeah, July. No, yeah. Wait. I thought Mia won July.
Oh, I won August, June, and she won July.
And then Ascension won
August, and I won September. Sweet, because I didn't even know till just now. Thank you, sir. That's good news. I'm even looking in the channel. I just saw it, too. I only won by 4 points, man. Woo! That was close.
Came down.
All right. Hey, man, that's getting me, man, at the very end right there.
Uh-oh.
I got to make another champion NFT for myself. I'll just duplicate the other one.
Jenny out in 4th.
Oh, Jenny, good game. She almost had a straight flush, or was no? What was she missing? Gosh, she needed a 4 of spades, and she would have had a straight flush.
Well.
Good game, Jenny.
She was drawn dead after the turn.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying as far as overall, I almost had it.
Oh, Jay Incredible finally gets the push in and gets a win. Flops a straight.
Dude, it's a sticky final three here.
Yeah. Down to the money.
Jake's in an all-in position. Watch. As soon as he gets the play, he's going to shove all in, I bet. Watch, hunch.
Uh-oh. Now it's a 10 of spades. 10 of spades?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Jay, incredible. 2 double ups in a row.
And 2 opportunities for straight flushes back-to-back almost.
All of a sudden, Jay
What
Incredible
do you gotta,
caught
you gotta,
far.
you're almost all in. Now Mervis is an all-in position.
Well, not really. Mervis has still got 6 big blinds. In our brains, probably. You know, Mervis is probably like me, and he knows what the percentages are. Just to win.
Yeah, he just typed it
No,
in.
no, I just don't want you to run me over.
Yeah, he just typed that in.
Oh, I need to... How many... Okay, there was 35 total.
Here comes, watch. Come on. I'd have shoved all in, Mervis. Jake would have called you. He wouldn't have believed you with an all in. Jake's just laughing at me, probably. I don't know how he plays. I can't figure Jake out. He only never shows one card. I don't know what he does in his personal life. Oh, yeah, except for his Tuesday search. You funny guy. People listening won't understand that, but that was just a reference from the other day. Oh, here, I told you an all-in was coming, see? You almost have to, Jen. Just call him. Just call him. Oh, man, come on. I want to see some action.
Jake says, I need this win.
Where's Jake on the leaderboard? Shoot, is he in the top? He's got to be in the top 2.
I can tell you here in a second.
I'm going to look.
Jake is 4th. Jake is 4th on the overall leaderboard.
Okay. I'm technically right now, before he gets his points, I'm 100 ahead of him, but I know he's going to get a shitload compared to me tonight.
Yeah,
I got a little cushion.
He'll make up at least half.
Well, but still, I like to bask in the moment.
I'm going to probably get knocked down to 4th or 5th place.
All right, y'all need to knock Jake out so he doesn't get no points no more. I'll knock him out. Sorry, Jake. I know you're in here, but I got to get points. I'm just messing around.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird. They twist it. Yeah, you just twist it and wrap it.
What happened?
State like stuff on paper. So those prices, you get that, throw it in the oven.
Yeah, and you cook it in the pan. So,
Hey, Disco, you got an open mic.
I know. They're shopping with us, I thought.
I just didn't know if you wanted to be talking about something about pan.
Oh, no, we're at the store. And
okay.
we're looking at, you know, the fresh food where you just throw it, it's already in the pan, you just throw it in the oven?
What?
You know, like, yeah, it's like steak and potatoes, and it's already got the slab of butter in there, so you just toss it in the oven, you're good to go.
Wow, yeah. How lazy do you have to be?
Have you met me? No.
At least it's not being microwaved.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're home alone because your wife left you, they work out really well.
You can have salmon with broccoli or some stuff like that too. I have those here too.
Yep.
I get them too. They're easy. You turn it on the oven. I actually don't even use a real oven. I use a little Tavalla toaster oven. Well, because I left her before she had a chance by not meeting her.
Or you just walk upstairs and smile real nice at the executive chef.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there's a reason why my kids don't move out. Well, that and the fact that I buy good food.
Oh, look, another all in and another fold. You can't wait for the best hand. Gotta just take the chance. You gotta get me hungry. I got my pre-made dinner over here. I'm about to eat in a little bit.
Prime rib burger patties with some pepper jack cheese on them.
No, it's a Cobb salad wrap. From a place called Salad and Go. Do you have those around where you're at? Salad and Go?
Not here.
Yeah, I don't know where all they are. I know they're not just here in Texas, but they're, I don't know where. They're good. Yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well, they had up here at Food Line in the Carolinas.
I think you gotta go all in, man.
I did find a Mexican place that has a burrito as big as my arm for $7.
Nice.
That was about what she said opportunity missed.
Yeah, but it's
Uh-oh, Queens versus an A6.
the ovens and the trailers.
A6 drawn dead.
It's hard to get it to like 350 and stay there, so it's propane.
Mervis out in third.
And then those pans you can put in the microwave, but you don't want to microwave like steak.
Looks like Jay Incredible's working towards his first ever win.
Jake's gonna take him out with some runner luck.
So Jake's guaranteed at least 49. Uh-oh, Jack 8 versus Jack 2. And Jack 8 holds.
Oh, there it is. I told you.
Jake gets a double up. That's one. Jay Incredible's got over a 10 to 1.
5 hands.
I have a grill that I put over it to cook on, so you see that again.
10 to 1. Oh, Ace 4, 8 deuce. Ace 4 leads. Oh, open ender. Open ender. No, it's over. Jake finishes in second. Jay Incredible wins.
Yeah, that was worth the watch, Jake. That was good, man. I like people that take the risk. Screw it. That was a good one.
You let us all down, Jake. I'm sad.
He almost hit it. He almost hit it.
Congratulations, Jay Incredible. First ever Bash win. Needs to change that PFP, but okay. Jake second, Mervis third. There's your podium finishes. Just Jenny, Rebel Pilot, Hellish Lamb get the last chance tournament entries. And 7th, 8th, and 9th, Blasto. Okay, those aren't right. 7th, 8th, and 9th is actually Blasto, CO Frost, and Exec Deck. They get 7th, 8th, and 9th. So they get the Consolation tournament entries, and there's your top 9. Dead Poker Society, Saturday Showdown, Twitch. Go, if you're a brand new follower, make sure you enter into the tournament that is posted up. Will be shown right here, Twitchy Follow Game. Register, and we will confirm that you are a brand new follower on Twitch, and come and play some poker. We're going to have some prizes to give away if you finish in 1, 2, and 3. Catch everyone later.
Yep.